All right. Can we give a nice welcome to contestant number 3, Amy Jordan.
Can you do me a favor? Can you turn to the person next to you, give them a high five, and say, "You deserve victory"? Okay, just once. My name is Amy Jordan. I'm founder and artistic director of the Victory Dance Project. We are a professional dance company, New York City based. We are exclusively on a mission to make the impossible possible and encourage everyone around the world to dance because you can. I want to just take a moment and kind of let you know how I landed on this stage today. May 1st, 2009, I swore I wasn't going to cry. I was crossing the street in New York City. Anybody cross the street? You look both ways like your mom said. Bam. A minute later, I was face down on the pavement, traffic whizzing by on both sides. A few moments later, I would come to find out that I had been hit, run over, and was pinned under the tire of a 15-ton New York City Express bus. I had no feeling in my right side. I actually thought that my right leg had been amputated off my body. And my first thought was, oh my God, I'm never going to dance again. It's over. My second thought was, if I'm alive tomorrow, if I survive the night, there will be a victory dance. True story. So 4 years later, cardiac trauma, bacterial infection, 18 surgeries, tens of thousands of hours of rehabilitation. I'm very proud to say I have been literally rebuilt. And here come the pants. Wow. Thank you. True to form, 5 years and 30 days after the date of that accident, we launched the Victory Dance Project to a sold-out, standing-room-only crowd at the auspicious Alvin Ailey Center for Dance in New York. Now, I am humbled and honored beyond belief to be working with literally some of the best and most in-demand concert dancers on the planet. Company members from the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, Dance Theater of Harlem, American Ballet Theater. I have cast members from The Wiz, Cinderella, The Lion King, Hamilton, a So You Think You Can Dance winner, Anna Roquette. Yeah, right. But, you know, even with all of that, I felt like we weren't having the reach that I wanted to have. We weren't getting this message of making the impossible possible with the power of movement out on the scale that I wanted to have until I met James Malinchak. Oh, James, I love you. So I know I want to just talk about a couple of the strategies that have really worked for us this year. Can we roll back one? Thanks, Marilyn. You've heard a lot of this from the stage already, James. You know, I'm an artist. Any artists in the room? I have a huge ego. I want to do it how I want to do it, the way I want to do it, as long as I want to do it. I don't care what you say. Like, I admit it. That's, you know, karma of the artist. James said, Amy, no. You have to think like the buyer, or in my case, think like the audience. I took his guidance to heart. I reworked our entire 2016 season. As a result, we had the best turnout, the best response ever, and actually, at one of the performances, there was a representative from the National Endowment for the Arts in the audience who granted me a very auspicious 30-minute interview for her podcast that they do with a series of artists throughout the year, and that was a result of, you know, changing it up. As a result of masterminding with James and Julie Carrier and his amazing team, he said, you know, you can really take this mission to corporations and organizations and talk to people about how to turn tragedy into triumph. We created the 5 steps to living your victory dance. And he said, Amy, let's craft this message so that the meeting coordinators, you know, what it's in it for them. How can your message really impact their company to unify and to overcome whatever challenges they're doing? So masterminding works. Who's done James's media secrets? If you haven't, You need to. James said, write your own copy. I've had a lot of press over the years, and I would get so frustrated. I was like, I never said that. That's out of context. Those weren't the numbers I've quoted. Like, it always came out how I didn't want it. I started writing my own copy. Not only was the information accurate, guess what? Everybody loved working with the Victory Dance Project because we did all the work. All they had to do was press send. So this stuff works. I've been working with James for 10 months. My first meeting with him was on February 16th of 2016. If you had told me last year was my first boot camp, who's new this year? Awesome, congratulations for being here. If you had told me 1 year ago, sitting in your seat, that I would have authored 2 books, James said yesterday, have you done a presentation? Bam, you have a book. Duh. So I did 27 tips for sexy living with diabetes. I also have diabetes. And as a result of the masterminding about the 5 steps of Victory Dance, I wrote the book, 5 Steps to Living Your Victory Dance, Making the Impossible Possible in Your Life. Who wants to know what the 5 steps are? You gotta wait till the book comes out. Both of those things are currently in editing, will be out in 2018. James doesn't even know this. We're talking to some major publishers about, the Victory Dance book. If you had told me a year ago, that as a result of the Media Secrets, my company would have been hot listed, in Dance Enthusiast, Everyday Diabetes, the international fashion magazine Heaps, based in Tokyo, the National Endowment for the Arts, the International Committee of Artists for Peace, chaired by Herbie Hancock, that's very close to my heart. And actually, last night we were released in Answers for Dancers, which is one of the biggest online platforms for commercial dance in the world. We got an amazing testimonial from Tice DiOrio, who's best known for his choreography and judging of So You Think You Can Dance. He's recently noted for his directing and choreographing for the pop icon Taylor Swift. If you had told me a year ago, sitting in that seat that you're in, that I would have the celebrity endorsement we heard so much about yesterday, and Julie Carrier, Emmy-nominated coach, amazing speaker, I'm honored to call my friend, and Forbes Riley and Kevin Harrington, who you're going to hear from tomorrow. I spent some time with these people. To be in the rooms with these people, masterminding and just chatting with them and learning from their experience, I can't even put into words, and their support of my mission. Of course, this guy, James Malinchak, America's Secret Millionaire. Next one, and I also had the great honor to be granted an interview with Miss Lisa Gibbons, Emmy-winning journalist, star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She gave me a beautiful testimonial, beautiful interview, and as a gift, I sent her some of our company gear. Well, she took a photo of it and tweeted it out to her 250,000 followers. So, I had to sit down when I saw that one. This isn't even everything that's happened. I've had to hire like a whole new staff because it's just happening so fast as a result of James and all of his amazing wisdom. But I want to take a moment and share, I knew I had a mission and I knew I had a message, but somehow the confidence and the belief was slightly lacking, right? Sometimes we don't really believe we can have the impact. And being part of this community and working with James and Julie and their constant support, if you guys have the mission and the marketing and you get the confidence and the belief, and then you add James's toolbox of media and marketing secrets, it's nothing but victory, people. I'm telling you, the stuff works. So James talks a lot about the power of strong promotional material, where we are time-wise. This new video we actually haven't even launched, so I wanted to show it to you. It's a short clip directed by my friend Brian Thomas. He's a 2-time Emmy-nominated director. He's worked with Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5, Beyonce, Debbie Allen, what's that woman, Liza Minnelli?
Live with a dancing spirit. The stars in the heavens are dancing through space. The earth never ceases to spin. All life is dancing. The trees with the wind, the waves on the sea, the birds, the fish, all are performing their own dance of life. Every living thing is dancing. I'm Amy Jordan, and we are the Victory Dance Project.
It's been 10 months, people, and it's been 10 months. So I'm going to stand here today and ask for your vote as Marketer of the Year, not because of me, but for anyone you know who's challenging something, anyone who's ever felt pinned down by life. You don't have to get run over by a bus. I do things big. Don't try this at home, kids. No, but really, your vote, seriously, people, is going to help us grow this mission and take this movement global so that everyone around the world can know that you can make the impossible possible in your life no matter what you're challenging. And can you guys do something for me, please? Yeah? I just want you all to always dance because you can. James Malinchak, I love you. LA, thank you so much. Peace out.
That was Amy Jordan.